Are you interested in transforming your classroom into a space where learning is guaranteed, where students develop positive relationships with you, the content of the class, and themselves, where the focus is on the gradual development of the skills embedded in your course content? Hi, I'm Elise Naramore, one of the authors of the book Going Gradeless. The primary purpose of this video series will be to explain how the learning progression method is implemented, with a special focus on the logistics of grading. Whether you are trying to develop a new strategy, came across the book Going Gradeless and have questions, or been part of the ungrading movement since its inception, I think that you will find some valuable information here. I have a lot of goals. My goals mostly, though, are to help you transform your classroom by modifying your students' relationships with grades and your relationship with assessment. I believe that there is actually a better way to measure student achievement. And since it's nearly impossible for individual teachers to go gradeless completely, I want to show how you can incorporate the features of an ungraded classroom within a traditional grades environment. And let's just dispel one myth right away. When we say gradeless, we mean shifting the focus of school away from grades and onto the learning process. Listen, I teach in a school that has a traditional approach to grades, and I'm required to post grades at regular intervals. So I'm not gradeless. However, I'm as close to it as I can be given the context in which I work. And that's what the learning progression model is all about. The learning progression model has several characteristic features. It is skills focused and strengths based, with achievement levels spelled out for each practice and descriptive feedback with delayed, or ideally no, grades. If it's not easier for the teacher, then it isn't going to work for the learners. Once you make this transition, everything is so much easier, giving feedback, motivating students, lesson planning, conversing with parents, supporting students in crisis. I will dig into each of these in subsequent videos. I'm sure that many of you have tried out plenty of new approaches throughout your careers. Some of these may have stuck, and some may have fallen by the wayside as they didn't address the issues they promised to solve. You may see bits and pieces of these strategies sprinkled throughout the learning progression model. As we don't discard our favorite teaching methods, you won't have to replace or redo everything you have created. Just adapt it slightly. I am so excited to contribute to the community of educators who are taking the next step. So many of us are already doing what we can to shift the conversation away from standardized testing and compliance-based learning. I am happy to share my resources, many of which are posted at my website at reimaginedschools.com. Please do me a favor, share in the comments section below. What are you interested in learning about? What videos should I make next? What areas are you struggling with in your classroom or school?